G'day guys, Jonesy here, doing my third attempt of the video because I'm that stressed, just the anxiety and everything. It's getting bloody cold again, but just know that the last 4 weeks, yeah, and the anxiety from this storm, the fear, we're initially told the Northern Rivers was going to cop the tail and brunt. Clarence Valley ended up copping most of that for us. Had we copped what Clarence Valley copped, Lismore would have exceeded 2022. And had we copped what Brisbane and Goldie copped, we definitely would have. We're so blessed. But just to stress off it all, first of all, if you ever see this video, ST, I'm very sorry. I can't even look at the screen. I am sorry for hurt people, I suppose, and I really am sorry. As for the other two, couldn't care. But yeah, for ST, I'm really sorry. Don't blame you for hating me. Yeah, but just being told you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that, and I didn't post in my web group first until after it calmed down and got graded back. That 170 kilometre winds are actually Category 3 wind speeds, and our house, it's a Cat 1. The old sheds that I've redone, where are they down there? I've re-stumped them underneath. They're 130 odd year old. I've been in them, re-stumped them, fully logged, so But the roof part's all rotted out. I've got to get up there and put new beams in. But no, and then my fear of well, if we get these winds, well, the dairy should be safe because I rebuilt that out of hardwood. And yeah, I built it, so I know it would last. But the other three, had we got the 170, I would have went straight to the dairy with all my animals. Fortunately, we didn't, but the fear and anxiety of being told, you're going to get it, you're going to get it. You're going to flood, you're going to get this. So many people, When the arsehole from Sydney came up and the SES did a video, I just couldn't help it. I just had to comment and said, look, I know of 7 that I've personally been helping that are already back in the mental health unit after attempting. There's been a couple of more. There was one a couple of weeks ago, and there's been 2 more since then that I'm aware of. That these people don't count to the government. They're not part of the ongoing trauma. Same with those from Black Summer. When last summer there was another person, it's just ongoing, and that's what's broken me. So a few weeks ago, I've been dealing with this medical issue, which is private. Just everything else appeared. So one of my friends from another charity during Black Summer, they're down doing the bushfires, cleaning up from there, and they were going to send a team up, and he just wanted me to go up top end and set up for him. And it brought me, mate, I had nightmares that night. It brought back I could smell the mould and the mud again, and I could just hear the tears of the people again, and it broke me. It caused me to I had a real bad breakdown after the flood about halfway through, and it started, and I just had to get out of here, but I couldn't at the time, not after losing 20 plus grand. But it's just, and then him asking me that, I just thought the sights and the smells again, I couldn't cope. And then 2 days ago, another flood, he asked me, he rang me, and he was just asking a genuine question, but it really triggered me. He just said, oh, look, Dan, there's a history. We always have a minor flood before a big one. Do you think we're going to have another big one? And I paused, and then I said, oh, can I ring you back? Something's come up. And I was just so angry inside. I wanted to just slap him, but then I realised I was overwhelmed with fear. I was born and bred here. I've moved away. I've come back. The thought of another big flood is just too much for me. Me 3 closest mates and their missuses, so 2 guys and their missuses, and me lady mate and her husband, they all left after 2022. It's just not the same chatting like we used to, and just the fear though. I can't live here anymore. I can't live on any floodplain anymore. It's just too much. Just, you know, the fear of everything, the anxiety and you know, people ringing me when they're, you know, breaking down because they're still having nightmares about, you know, one lady, you know, she's still having nightmares because the person on the street behind her, she could hear her mother and daughter crying for over 2 hours, and then after a while the daughter just went silent. And about 10 minutes, and the screaming intensified, and then the mum just went silent. You know, this is why so many people have moved away. It just fucking breaks you, eh?